Okay, today is June the 3rd, Wednesday, and I have a topic here that I'm I watched this video on YouTube, and it's Paul Krugman, and he interviewed two individuals, and they wrote a book, and it's called How to Win a Trade War. And the author, the names, let me see if I can go through here. Oh my God, yeah, you can kind of see it, right? So, yeah, so the author is Chad Bowen and Samaya Keynes. So I want to focus particularly on what Chad Bowen talked about. Kind of about 2/3 of the way, Paul asked about the pivotal thing, and then he talks about the supply chain, and he pointed out that the book, even though it was written before the Iran war started, it's still affected, and because of what Chad Bowen said, I was alarmed, and I see his point. And what he says is that we have to see it from the Iran point of view. And the reason he says that is basically for the last 45 years that Iran has been sanctioned, right? Economically, everything, you know. So they kind of been blocked from the Western front, trading and money. There's basically no movement from the West and its allies. So, and this brings us to gas prices, right? The economic pains, right? So Iran has been facing this for a very, very long time. And, for us, the price of gas has gone up by, I guess, perhaps not even 3 months. And the problem that they're talking about is that, for one big thing, is that especially what Samaya was saying, and others too that I've seen, and they even have like a round number that what she's saying, that they've been stockpiling the oils and other reserves, right? She just says stockpiling, which means that the gas prices has not even really hit, because the reserves they have, but it is getting low. And I think I want to say like 300 million. I don't think it's 300 million. It's not like 300 billion, like I don't know, maybe a trillion, but anyway, it's drawing down. And according to some estimate, they say that by the end of July, then prices are gonna come in more into the market, to the retail market. So, and that's what I'm alarming about of that. So anyway, and I've just kind of been asking the AI some questions, and I've come to the conclusion that based on their books, and that the West has miscalculated these. I have to look it up. Give me a second here. Crap. right. Yeah, so I will show it here now. So I have to do this. Right there. Okay. So that's a little funny. Okay. So, and I think that's very true, right? You know, because I've been looking at ways of what's going to happen. And I think that's one of the ways that it could happen, right? It's like a telltale sign is that I believe, you know, many people saying that there's going to be more escalation. I don't know. Maybe some, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I want to make my prediction is that I think as gas prices are going to hit, whether it's in July or later, when that economic pain comes about, I think that perhaps probably Trump will probably walk away, you know, withdraw. I think that's going to be the similarity between this war and the Vietnam War. So I don't know how it's going to look for Trump or for America, but I think in a way, you know, back then during that time during the Vietnam War, that I think that Richard Nixon didn't look that bad, but I don't know if that's going to be the same case for Trump. So, but my hope is that it will bring about an end to it when that happens. And my worry is that people are not as upset, because when there's a craziness, when people go out on the street and, you know, they go crazy, and people are talking about, you know, the other that I see that they talk about is they're predicting a civil war. I don't know. I don't see that, but, you know, people might be very angry. But well, that's my take. And anyway, so I just want to put that out there, and yeah, let me know what you think. And well, thank you for watching, and you have a good day. Okay, I want to smile for this, so I've been doing it very bad.